truth seekers. Welcome or welcome back to Truth in Life Tarot. In this reading, we are going to be exploring what's next in love for you. So we're going to go over what are the events in which you will fall in love and the qualities of your person. And also we're going to go over how to heal any blockages preventing you from finding love. So, for pile 1, we have this little Eevee here. For pile 2, we have Machop. For pile 3, we have Charizard. And for pile 4, we have Jigglypuff. So, the timestamps are going to be down below, and I will see you at your pile. Bye. Hello, pile 1. If you chose Eevee, then this is your reading. So, first, we're going to go over the events in which what's next is happening in love, but also the qualities of your person. So we have, let me get this first round out. Make sure I have all of them. Okay, so we have prostitute, light attribute, accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Shadow attribute places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Okay. I wonder if this person has a side hustle. Student, light attributes, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Shadow attributes, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Okay. You make me nervous. Mental health. Okay. So for some of you already, I'm getting that this is like some kind of work related, I'll say advancement related. So for some of you, this person is, you're going to meet them when they're trying to better themselves or when you're trying to better yourself. You have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. Okay, so for the events in which you will connect with this person, they could be going through something. So for example, if you are, and this happens a lot with men and women in heterosexual relationships. So if you're the woman and you're like ahead of the guy by societal standards, then you might make him nervous because of that. He could also be like, because of that kind of divide between you, it could make him kind of put a wall up and not want to just jump into anything. So this could be like a slow burn kind of relationship. Also, side note that I'm just now getting, if you are a pick me, stop that. Stop it. Cut it out. Because I just got the energy of like someone chasing someone. So if this person, if you guys connect and this person, and there's just like a spark there, or there's just a connection there, but this person does not want to pursue you at this time, then just let them, you have to put that energy towards yourself. Just let them figure it out. I also see that this person can be trying new ways to get money. Yeah, if they're an entrepreneur, they're definitely learning about all the ways in which, I just heard networking, all the ways in which they can have multiple streams of income. But as you can imagine, at this time, if you are watching this when I am recording this, which is late January, was it the 23rd or something? I don't know. That was the Six of Wands that wanted to come out, but I wasn't ready yet. Anyway, if you're watching this by the time, or at the time I am recording it, you will know that a lot of people are having difficulty finding work, and it's stressing a lot of people out. So for pile 1, what are the events and qualities of what is next in love for them? You got the King of Swords. Okay, already I got Libra energy, so could be kind of fickle energy, or maybe not fickle. What's the word? Like when they oh, Queen of Swords. Okay, and you got the Seven of Pentacles. I'm trying to describe a person who, It's like they're hot and they're cold. Indecisive. That's the phrase. Okay. Yeah, definitely with the Seven of Pentacles here. They could be slow to move because they're dealing with mental stuff. Got the Seven of Swords. So for some of you, this person is going to be the type to take what they can. And you also have the Three of Wands here. So what I mean by that is, get the back of deck energy is the Moon. What that means is that if you are a pick me, no shade, but if that means you'll be more likely to put yourself in a position where this person will take advantage of you and or just kind of take from you what they want. Well, I guess it's the same thing. Take from you what they want, but have no intention to give you what you want back because they can't. This person might do that for some of you. Also, real quick for anyone who doesn't know what the phrase pick me is, that is essentially, it's used for women. I don't know if people really use that term for men, but it's used to describe a woman who is very desperate for romantic companionship, so much so that she will go against her own best interest um, and or just kind of mold herself to be what the guy that she's going after wants. So let's see. The Queen and King of Swords here is interesting. So definitely Aries, Libra, Aquarius energy here. I was getting strong Libra energy. So you guys could be very equally yoked. Like you guys could be very well matched to each other, but in between those two cards is the Seven of Pentacles. So like I was saying before, this is one of those slow burn type of situations. So it might take longer than you would prefer. It's not one of those whirlwind romances. Um, yeah, with the Seven of Swords, yeah, this person might be sneaky. They might not give you what you want despite knowing that you want it. But because if you're willing to give what they want without getting what you want, then they might be the type to just take it instead of leveling up so that they can be what you want. With the Three of Wands here, I get the sense that this person is like one of the reasons why they could have this sneaky energy is because they really do see a future with you. Like they really do want the long haul, but they just can't. They're waiting for something to happen, or at the very least they're not willing to do everything that needs to be done in order to deserve you essentially. So this is going to resonate a lot for you guys if you are someone who is high earning, or maybe you like people consider you high quality, but you don't find a lot of matches. You don't find a lot of people romantically to match you. And with the moon as the back of the deck energy, I don't think this person is going to I don't think this person is going to really open themselves up to you at first. I feel like so for some of you, these people are going to be F-boys. Like, I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but for some of you, it really doesn't matter at what point you meet this person. This is kind of like base of who they are. Like, they're not that deep. They're not you won't be able to get to the heart of them. They're just not that kind of energy. Even though you guys could have very similar things in common, that doesn't change the fact that for some of you, this is going to be someone who just cannot be what you want them to be, which is why it's important not to lower yourself ever, pile one. All right, we're going to go into how to heal blockages. Oh my gosh, I didn't think. This is funny. Maybe I can just move this over or something. Okay, so If you watched my last reading, you already know this, but essentially I changed it up a bit where um, I wasn't like kind of cutting the video in between piles or whatever. So like you saw me like take the piles off and all that. And this time I actually did cut it. I didn't mean to. It's just habit. And I forgot to make space for the oracle card. So that's funny. Okay, but that's fine. I made a space for them. And we're going to go into how to heal your blockages. And then we're going to get tarot for that portion as well. So you have boiling point. Ah, there's like a weird stain on here. I hate that. But it says your anger is simmering beneath the surface. Find safe ways to vent without harming anyone. Put that here. I forgive myself for feeling as though the only path available to me is the one that has been paved by those before me. I choose to believe that when I take the risk to pursue what feels possible in my heart, I expand the realm of possibility for the collective. Acceptance seeker, the conformist. Okay, so right when I was reading that, I heard the song Impossible by Whitney Houston and Brandy. Maybe you should give that a listen. I love that song. You also have a last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. And you have last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. Okay. Okay. Okay, pile one. Some of you are like the vast majority of you that chose this pile. There is a righteous anger in what you have gone through or what you are going through when it comes to romance and when it comes to how you are treated in that sector. So, for example, this might not be new to you. The feeling of someone not reaching your level. For some of you, this is not new to you at all, unfortunately. And I'm so sorry, Pal One, because that is not a good feeling to constantly be the best or the smartest person in the room. That is not a good feeling. I don't care uh, what Leo qualities you have or whatever, like what like kind of stereotypical way that you want or appreciate attention. Maybe for a short while, but what's important for you guys is to realize that there are other ways. There are other ways for you to live and approach love. And it's going to be uncomfortable because it involves doing something that maybe the people next to you, like your peers, don't do. So if you are one of those people that are, I don't want to keep saying best because that sounds kind of mean, but like the best or most intelligent people in any room you go into, you might be surrounded by people who date down. You might be surrounded by people who maybe they dated up or maybe they dated in their sociological category, I guess. I don't know. But their partner doesn't treat them the best. Like they're not in the best of relationships. There's an important message of you accepting the part of you that knows that something does not align with you and that something isn't right. So for some of you, this is going to be past relationships. You need to look at them and say, okay, this was actually kind of fucked up. Like I thought it was a little bit fucked up. Like no, this is actually kind of psychotic. This should not have happened. Type of realization. Like you guys really need to look at that and be honest. And you guys also need to have a surety within yourself where even if something embarrassing, even if you realize something embarrassing or even if you realize something that makes you look bad, you still own it. You're still proud of yourself as a whole because learning about that part of yourself doesn't make you lesser than pile one. It is really important for you to remember that. You need to remember and believe that when you grow and when you learn more about yourself, it's okay to make changes. And if those changes involve you not spending enough time with people whose lives you would not rather have, um, or, cutting them off, or at the very least, deciding not to be like them, then you should do that. Okay, we're gonna get some tarot. Da, da, da. I thought about the in-between thing again. I'm just gonna let the camera roll this time. So if you chose more than one pile, this will be interesting for you. Ah. Okay. Mailboxes. Pile 1. So you have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You have the 7 of Pentacles again. Okay. This is a really important message about healing here. About healing even if it takes a long time. Realizing that you're not Miss Perfect, I just heard. And that's okay. Realizing that you make mistakes too. You have the 2 of Swords and the Lovers, Gemini energy. So this so far Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini. And we did get the air signs in the first part of the reading. And we have Scorpio again with Death. Back of the deck energy is the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. That's the 3 of Wands again. Okay. Okay. Let me get the... I can get all this in the shot. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So to heal your blockages, you are going to have to accept that sometimes... well, okay. The first thing I should say is that you're going to have to balance the fact that you are growing and healing at the same time. So what that's going to look like is you're going to be looking back at yourself, what you believe, what you have been through, and you're going to be actively healing that. This is how you heal your blockages. You actively heal that. For some of you, this is going to involve journaling, getting deep into shadow work. That could involve going through readings as well. I have a lot of readings on perspective and shadow work on Tumblr as well as on YouTube, so check that out. But you're gonna have to balance that active healing while making sure that you are doing the work to get better. So while you're journaling and maybe scrying, like doing some kind of inner work, you are also spending time in that same day to maybe watch videos about people who have been in your shoes and who have made their lives better. Listening to people who have found the love of their life, or people who give, in your opinion, good relationship advice that you resonate with. So you're going to have to balance that. But and that's going to be hard for some of you because it's going to require you to look at yourself in a not so pleasant light. And it might be because some of you are kind of perfectionists. No shade, me too. It's going to take a minute, and that's fine. Do not try to rush this. It is completely fine that it is not a quick process. So let's see here. With the 2 of Swords, I feel like my eyes keep going to the 3 of Wands. So you guys are also going to, like, in the process of healing these blockages, you're going to have a more passive role. So it's not all about, okay, I'm going to watch these videos, I'm going to do this, and that, and then I'm going to be good. Like, it's not just grinding your way to success, which I feel some of you are used to. It's going to actually be sitting back, in a sense, and allowing yourself time in between, maybe in between hard assessments of yourself, or just in between situationships, relationships. It could be in between anything stressful, really. So, if, for example, you were like Wednesday, you you went through, like, it doesn't have to be romance related, but you went through something and it really stressed you out and just messed up your whole day. So you might not like you might not want to get back into any kind of shadow work or any kind of healing until Friday or Saturday, when it's the weekend. And if you have the weekends off, then that's the perfect time to really dig deep and get the most out of it without having to worry about, like, oh, I have to go to work tomorrow, or like, oh, I have to do this and that. Like, the weekend is a good time for a lot of people to do stuff like that. And that's going to be important because you cannot just grind your way through this. You need to take your time. With the Lovers card here, I feel like this has to be, it cannot be a passive choice to take on this healing and to have the ebbs and the flows and the working hard and the resting. You have to make that active choice. And you also, Pal One, have to make the active choice of whether or not you even want a relationship. This is really important and something that people overlook. Not everyone wants a I'll say it's a combination. It's not as simple as not everyone doesn't want a romantic relationship. Sometimes they want it, but they don't believe that they can have it the way that they want it. So it might take a while for you to really see yourself. Well, for one, I guess to realize that it's possible to have what you want, but then to actively go after it. And this will happen after a lot of healing. Okay, and with the Death card, that Scorpio energy, again, this is definitely going to be transformative for you. This is not something for the weak of heart. I just heard with Scorpio energy twice. Yeah, of all the water signs, I just feel like they're the toughest. And this is coming from a Cancer. Like, I don't know, like, you know, I'm about to go on like a little tangent here, but I feel like of every category of signs, of every element of signs, like there's one sign that kind of borderline doesn't belong. Like of the air signs, Aquarius is like the weird one to me. Of the earth signs, Virgo is the weird one. And of the fire signs, actually with the fire sign, no, is, yeah, air. Mm, I don't know, fire sign. I feel like air is just the most intense. But anyway, you guys, like, I'm feeling like that kind of scorpionic energy where you guys have a toughness to you, a toughness in your emotions. And you may have used that to propel yourself pretty high, at least in comparison to a lot of people that you know. And that same energy, whether or not you actually have a Scorpio sun, is going to help you to heal through this. And yeah, that is all I have for you, Pal One. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please like and comment and subscribe. Join me over on Patreon, where videos like these are going to be released early, and you also get access to exclusive videos, and you get to choose what video I make a topic on next. I am also very active on Tumblr, where I have cute pick a card readings where I use gifts and everything, and it's just a good time. So join me over there, and I will see you guys soon in another reading. Bye. So this is the in-between I was talking about. And let's put Evie over here. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I am not the biggest fan of love readings. Not because, I don't know, like there's the only thing that is, and I use this word loosely, wrong with love readings is that sometimes people can get kind of obsessive with it. So they're not really learning anything. So when I do a love readings, I have to purposefully put a section in for like shadow work or something because otherwise, like I feel like I'm not really helping them. Truthfully, like I don't know. I feel like I don't know how to describe it. Also, I think I have this here in pile one. Okay. Hello, pile two. If you chose Machop, then this is your reading. So we're gonna start off with these oracle cards. Oh, let me put that here. All right, and the first question we are going to ask is, what are the events in which you will meet this person next in love and the qualities of this person? So I feel like starting off with this one. You have Rebel, light attributes challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Shadow attributes reject legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Oh. Mediator, light attributes, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Shadow attribute, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. I'm working up the courage to contact you. Obstacles, okay. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. And forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments, in your present moments. Okay. So for some of you, I'm getting male energy. So what's next in love, if you're so inclined, it will be a man. But okay, so this person may, it's funny, I got Libra energy a little bit with Pablo as well, but this person could be a Libra with this mediator here. But they are also, this person, they have they have bravery, but it could be like different kinds of bravery. Like I feel like they're braver than the average person, or they seem braver than the average person because they have this rebellious, excuse me, spirit to them. And they could be the kind of person, like if they're in a work environment, they'll be the first person to ask like the obvious and uncomfortable question that is obviously on everyone's mind. This person is going, this could be someone that you meet through work. I would not be surprised if some of you are coming from Pile 1, but this person is going to be, there's some kind of blockage from them coming to you. So it could be just stuff happening in the world at large that is distracting them. It could be more of their personal life type of thing, but it's definitely something that holds them back, and they have to kind of make tough decisions, if only in their inner world at first, like in their mind at first, before they can do anything in the outer world. So this could be someone who grew up, let's say for example, they grew up Christian and they have to finally come to the conclusion that, okay, this doesn't work for me. Like this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And so internally they have to kind of hash that out. And that involves a kind of release and healing that it takes a lot of bravery to do, but that's why it takes them courage to come towards you, because even though they could be courageous in this way, it doesn't necessarily translate to um, expanding that to another person per se. Oh, let's get some tarot for the events and qualities. Oh, there's that anxiety. I hope I don't seem too harsh on Libras. Like I love Libras, but sometimes when I feel kind of the negative quality of air energy, I think of Libra. So if I say Libra and it doesn't apply, don't stress about it. But you have the Nine of Swords, the Four of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Fun fact, this deck actually has, is it four? I believe it's four. Yeah, it is. Lovers cards. So not that, ooh, Three of Wands. Not that they just pop out all the time, but I just wanted to say that because I always think that's interesting about this deck. Back of the deck energy is the Eight of Pentacles, and you have you got the Lovers in reverse. Oh, and it's funny. I said some of you this is gonna be a man, and this is two male lovers. Okay. Oh, if it's okay. I wonder if it's someone who is like coming to terms with their sexuality, or at the very least how they express their sexuality, because that would definitely make sense with the cards here. With the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Ten. Yeah, this person could have been, or could currently be, kind of traditional with this Ten of Pentacles here. They could just be very masculine. I keep getting male energy. That was like the first energy that came out. And you got Machop. Let me just hold this little guy up real quick. um yeah, this person is, I feel like the event in which you will meet them, or in which you will kind of start something with them, is going to be like a mixture of things, but arguably more important than that is the fact that they will not feel 100% comfortable in going forward with this relationship, because they don't feel free. Like they don't feel like if you have to be a rebel to do something, then you're not free. Like this person does not feel free. And with the two male lovers in reverse, and that came out right as I was explaining to you that there are several lovers cards in this deck. But the fact that this one specifically, I'm gonna hold it up again, came out for you guys. Even if this isn't like a gay relationship or anything like that, this person is, there is something stopping this person from being their true authentic self. And sometimes they like to find middle grounds, like, okay, maybe I could do this, or maybe this is okay. And this is a struggle with them. It takes courage for them to even take those kinds of steps. With the Three of Wands here, and kind of with the Two of Pentacles, I do feel like this person, they go between they kind of go back and forth between doing something on their own, like the doing what work that they think needs to be done, and this could be a part of the forgiving and learning part, but they go back and forth between that and kind of waiting, um, or maybe not waiting per se, but I'll say inaction. Disconnecting from the world could be what they are doing, or what they do from time to time, which isn't inherently bad. I don't want to make it seem like it is. But with the Eight of Pentacles as the back of the deck energy, they are working hard to overcome the parts of themselves that hold them back. And I'm low key proud of them. Like I'm like feeling this energy, and I'm just like, I'm proud of you, Paltu's person. You are doing the work. Okay, so we're gonna go into how to heal blockages. which so far it seems like they're the ones that need to heal the blockages, but we'll see what comes out for you. I wouldn't be surprised if something involving patience came out for you, because this person may take longer than you would prefer. So we have, I forgive myself for feeling as though I may somehow mess everything up should I choose to trust myself. I choose to believe that every time I allow myself to gently follow my instinct, I strengthen my intuitive muscle and set myself up for future success. Esteem seeker, the martyr. So you could be very like nervous. I was gonna say nervous too. So this could be coming from both of you. No change. You refuse to change even though you need to. This phase is over and it's time to move on. Okay, let's see. Plain dumb. You act like you don't know what's going on. You know the truth and it's time to share it. Pal 2, are you in the closet? Are you like hiding something of yourself from the world? Because these cards are really calling you out here. Like, okay, we're gonna get the rest of the cards and then go into the tarot. But full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. Oh my goodness. Full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. New moon in Scorpio, go deeper. So definitely, again, would not be surprised if you were called to pile 1, because scorpionic energy was very present in that pile as well. So you guys also have Capricorn, which I gotta say, it's male energy, because Capricorns are kind of like the father of the zodiac. And also Scorpio to me is more male energy as well. Could be because it's ruled by Mars that I've always just kind of felt that way. But lots of male energy coming through here. So you could be in a more masculine energy than is appropriate now. And I say appropriate because for some of you, especially if you're not a man, it's holding you back. It's something that you actually need to change. So your blockages are, you don't feel safe. You could be very much like your person in that you don't feel safe to be you. You feel like because the truth is hard, it is better left hidden where it is. Your shadow work, is what I feel called to say, involves asking yourself who you are, and that will include what you are. Because you're not going very deep, Pal 2. You're not there. You choose not to go too deep into knowing thyself. Yeah, you act like you don't know what's going on. You don't, you need to go deeper. You refuse to change even though you need to. I'm gonna get, before I just get the cards, because normally I just kind of do it for everything, I'm gonna see if I can get 1 or 2 cards just specifically for that no change card. What's with the no change card? Clarification for the no change card, please. Oh shit. Okay. I didn't mean to curse. I curse all the time. I don't know why I'm apologizing, but you got the lovers and it's the 2 women. Okay, some of you, this is definitely same sex. Okay. And I feel called to point out that this is it for me. It's very Adam and Eve-esque because of the apples there. Okay. You refuse to change even though you need to. This phase is over. It's time to move on. So for those of you holding on to that masculine energy, you need to switch it up and be more feminine. This could also be pointing to the fact that if you are a woman and you are attracted to other women, You need to, and if you're holding yourself back and that, like you're actively not letting that part of yourself be known even to you, in order to hear your blockages, because that is a blockage, you need to change that up. How to heal the blockages for pile 2. You got the Hierophant, Taurus energy. The Hierophant is also about doing what's tried and true. It's about tradition. Learning and following tradition. You have the World here. You have the Chariot. You have the King of Pentacles. Chariot is Cancer energy. Okay, let's get one. Oh, okay. Ah. Wow, lots of swords came out right at the end there. Back of the deck energy is the Eight of Pentacles. Again, didn't I just see that? Okay. So that was the Seven of Swords. Oh, actually, this came out first, I believe. It was pretty, yeah, because then the swords came out all together. Okay, so you got the 7, 6, and I'm not going to hide the Lovers because that was an important card. The 10 of Swords. In the back of the deck energy was the 8 of Pentacles, which, unless I forgot just that quickly, wasn't that also your back of the deck energy for the first section of this reading? I don't know. You were there. So let's see. Ooh, lots of overthinking here. Lots of anxious thinking. There's a lot of a need to let go. For some of you, this is going to be a pivot, like the first step, rather, for you to heal these blockages is going to be a pivot. So, so let's say I'm going to use lesbians for an example. You are bi, or you operate in the world as a bi person. So you're a woman and you're bi. So your pivot might, or you say that you're bi. I'll say that. So your pivot might be to be bi, but you only really check for women, or you only really allow yourself to go into deeper relationships or to be sexual with women. So there's that pivot that still allows you to kind of slowly, like, kind of have one foot in, one foot out in terms of the labels. And then because you're able to take that pivot, like that one, like kind of dipping a toe into technically just being a lesbian, assuming, how do I phrase that? This is, in this example, you don't actually like men, if that wasn't obvious. So in this example, it's important for you to take that step to realize, oh, okay, I'm actually in this category. I don't actually fuck with men like that. Oh, this could be my LGTB. I always mess that up. QIA pile. Okay. Yep, definitely something needs to. There's a certain kind of bravery needed from you, pal, too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. You, with the Chariot here and with the Ten of Swords, there is a certain kind of bravery that involves kind of getting yourself, like kind of reining yourself in, knowing thyself, centering yourself, and when you move forward, there's a definite leaving something behind. So there's something that you cannot take with you. And you know what that is. You know what that is, Pawan. Don't play with me. I know you know what that is. It for some of you is going to be like a little voice in the back of your head. But with the world, yeah, with the world and the Ten of Swords and the King of Pentacles, there's definitely an energy of taking physical steps. It's not just a mental thing, even though the block is very much mental. What's going to help you is that pivot in the physical. Again, you got the King of Swords, so that's masculine energy. There's a doer energy that's needed in order to heal your blockages. And with the Eight of Pentacles, that's like about the hard work that is going to be required. And the work that's required doesn't have to be the most flamboyant thing. This could just be something that you do. This isn't, you don't have to announce it to the world. I felt the need to say that. This doesn't need to be something that's everybody's business. Yeah, this is just your business. Pile 2. All right. And that is how to heal your blockages and what is next in love. Pile 2, thank you so much for letting me read for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like more readings from me, you can check me out on Patreon, where these videos will be up early, and there are also exclusive videos on there, but also whenever I do an extended to these YouTube pick a card readings, that will be on there available for you as well. I also do a lot of pick a card readings on Tumblr, and that's also where like I write some blog stuff, so you kind of get to know me a little bit better over there. And yeah, so if this reading was helpful at all, please let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys soon in another reading. Bye. Welcome to the in-between. Got this idea from Ascension Cafe. And I have to apologize again because I feel like I keep saying Ascension Cafe or Ascension Tarot, and it might actually be the other name. Put my chop over here. So, FYI, I used to be on Instagram. I mean, I guess technically I'm still on Instagram. Like, you can still see my pick a card readings there. But I just cannot with Instagram. Like, I was thinking about that when I was talking about Tumblr and how you guys can get free pick a card readings over there. But, like, if you go to my LinkedIn, technically you can find some on Instagram as well, even if they're not, even if I haven't done it in a while, because Instagram kind of pisses me off. But enough of my ranting. We're about to get into pile 3 with Charizard. Wait. Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. This is Charmander. What the hell? Charmander! See, that's how I remember. I gotta remember, like, the little exclamations that they say. Okay. Hello, pile 3. If you chose Charmander, I don't know if I said Charizard in the intro, but that is Charmander. This is your reading. So we're going to start off with the events in which you will meet this person, as well as the qualities of this person. And then we're going to go into how to heal blockages. Your blockages, pile 3. We have Midas Miser, light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches, shadow attributes, hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Okay, this person could be abundance. Let's see, we have bully, highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Shadow attribute conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. Oh, no, 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 no. So not that this person is, and we're going to get the rest of the cards, but not that this person is a bully probably in the way that a lot of people think of it when they think of bully, but this person could be a bully in a more subtle way. And I almost don't want to use the word bully because I don't want to make you think that like, oh, if this person isn't overt or if this isn't bullying the way you're used to, that it's okay, and it's not. So this, we're gonna see what other cards we get. But yeah, you inspire me in so many ways. I get emotional when I think of you. Reconciliation. Oh, I was feeling that. Okay, someone from your past is returning into your life. Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay. This person, right off the bat, and it kind of sealed it with the reconciliation card. This person does not know or has trouble with being in a how do I phrase this? Being in an equal give and take, fair, loving relationship. Give me 1 second, guys. My incense went out, and I got one more incense here that I wanted to burn. I had to get up to get some flame. And is it gonna? I don't want to sit down and have to get up again, so I'm waiting for it to. Okay. All right, got my incense. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, for those of you who do not already know this person, this could be someone you meet through someone else. I definitely feel like this is someone who is familial in a way where your guard is not as up with them as they would a total stranger. So maybe a friend of a friend, someone you know but don't really know, like that person that's on like the outskirts of a friend group, or maybe you worked with them for a small amount of time type of energy. This person does not know how to manage their emotions in a way that is beneficial to a romantic relationship. With this bully card here, even though this woman doesn't necessarily look like her, she reminds me of the Trunchbull from Matilda, who is also, I forgot that actress's name, but she's also plays the terrible aunt in Harry Potter, which I am not a J.K. Rowling fan, but I do enjoy me some Harry Potter. And I no longer support them, but I ended up just having a lot of merch before I realized that I'm not going to support. Anyway, moving on. I wonder why, like, that kind of came out of nowhere. This person, they do truly like you. I don't want to take that from them. It's just that, and you might really like them too with this chemistry card here. It's just that it doesn't really matter how much they like you if they can't be better. Which, by the way, if you go to a love reading, even if it doesn't matter whether it's a pick a card reading or a personal reading, you have the option to be like, oh, nope, I don't want this, and then not accept it. These readings are about, like, we're reading the current or sometimes the future energy, but, ooh, you know what, I'm going to take that. But you don't, like, we're not there yet. Like, you have the opportunity to be like, you know what, this person, I'd rather not, and then you choose not to. Ooh, this is a lot. Let me see how much this is. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, for this kind of reading, not the best energy, and right next to the Seven of Swords too. Yeah, this person could be an F-boy, player type energy. Four of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, I'm taking that. The Three of Swords as the back of the deck energy. Okay. I'm just gonna move everything just a bit. So I don't want to make excuses for this person, But I also don't want to drag your reading on, just like kind of saying the same thing over and over again. This person is not developed. This person is not where they need to be. This strong chemistry between you guys is what makes you could be very entwined with them. You see how these two mermaids are entwined by the tails here? You could be very much entangled with them as well. Man, Jada Pinkett Smith just kind of messed up that word for everyone who means it in a way that's not romantic. But oh my goodness, with this Five of Swords here, especially with the Seven of Swords that came out, at the end of the day, they're going to do what is right for them. So that's where this bully card comes in. And also this person, I don't know if this person is in sales. Like this person could be very just like good at getting what they want, what they need, which is also why the situationship or why the situation could exist. Because if they're very good at getting what they want and they want you and you want them, that's probably why this is occurring. So this person does have a lot of feelings for you, but those feelings can't really go anywhere because it's kind of like you need a king, but you only have a knight. And look at how young this knight is. This is a very carefree, youthful looking knight. Like what's he gonna do? Like what is this energy going to do? This is useless in terms of something fulfilling and long lasting. This person, yeah, with the reconciliation card right under this person may have broken your heart before, or if you are not, let's say, in love with this person, maybe they just kind of toyed with your heart before, toyed with your feelings, made you feel less than, and you could have been waiting a long time for this person. Or this person did not change arguably at all since the last time you kind of were involved with this person. For those of you who this is not like this is not someone from your past, you might want to choose a different pile because the overwhelming majority is that this is someone old, like this is someone. Oh, there's one more here. Hang on. Of your cards. Okay. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I wonder if this was in the Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So with express your love here, this person, they're going to come to you. They are going to come to you because at the end of the day, you got the sauce. Like you got what they need. And that is not to say that you should give it to them, by the way. Just because someone is used to getting what they want, and technically for a lot of you, they have what you want as well, does not mean that this needs to happen. Like you don't need to be engaged with them in that kind of way because they're not going to give you what you really want. If you want a real relationship, then they're just going to string you along. And it's weird because it's not that they don't have actual feelings for you. It's kind of like when you have what's that phrase? I'm gonna butcher this phrase, but like the body, the the spirit is willing, but the body something. I'm just gonna make up a new phrase. The spirit is willing, but the body is tired. Or in this person's case, the emotions are willing, but the personality is trash. I'm sorry, that's so rude. But the personality is not aligned with you, pal. 3. It's not an alignment. And I don't think, at least for now, I don't like I'm not feeling that this is the kind of energy that will change, but at least for now, this is not going to go anywhere. Which is okay because as I was saying before, you get to choose whether or not you want to engage in this kind of energy. Just because a reading or a reader says someone is coming up in your life with energy that you don't want, I mean, that person might still reach out and contact you, but you don't have to engage with them in that way. You can tell them off. You can do whatever you want. Okay. So we're going to go into how to heal your blockages, pile 3. I forgive myself for feeling as though it is not safe for me to step out of line and be seen. I choose to believe that when I step out of what is familiar, I am able to playfully explore the different dimensions of my being so that I may discover a more authentic version of myself. Comfort seeker, the abstinent. I just heard some of you need to be abstinent. Vicious cycle. You feel stuck in a pattern that you can't escape. Change one thing at a time until everything shifts. Okay. Limited. You think you don't have any original ideas. The truth is that you are creative and talented. Full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. New moon in Libra. Know you are loved. Strong air energy. Okay. Okay. For your blockages, pile 3, you have to embrace the ebb and flow. You have to accept the parts of yourself that are not what all you want or need them to be. You have to accept that sometimes things just are not going to work out. And you need to feel comfortable with being seen and embracing the fact that you don't have to make yourself small. So in the first part of the reading, the bully card came out, and sometimes the only way, this isn't like the only way period, but sometimes the way in which we allow bullying is to not want to be seen, to not want to be our true self, because maybe we're afraid that we'll get judged, or we'll come off as being like a bitch. You know, some of us, especially if you're a woman, there's a lot of politics involving what you can say, how you can say it, and still be accepted and be seen as a good person. So keep in mind that it's okay to be seen, even if it's one step at a time. It's okay for you, it is safe for you to be more of yourself. In fact, it is more safe for you to be more of yourself, because if you stay hidden, or if you let this person keep playing in your face, then that will lead to more hurt. And it's like, if you have to choose between a possible heartache or just not being with this person, what you gonna do, you know? So yeah, make sure that you really shine a light on yourself. Like, toot your own horn from time to time. Make sure that you are allowing yourself to feel awesome, allowing yourself to love yourself. And if something happens where you, like, maybe you fail at something, that's okay. You can fail at something and still love yourself. It's fine. It's fine that you fail from time to time. How to heal your blockages. Blockages, pile 3. Wow, some of these cards just wanted to come out but went right back in. Alright, so you have 2 of Pentacles. You have the 4 of, is that the 4? Yeah, the 4 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person could feel comfortable to you, which is how you end up in these cycles. You have the Tower. Some people feel comfortable in chaos or in drama. 9 of Swords. Wow, that card. This is the 6 of Cups, and it came out like this, so I'm going to leave it like that. So definitely this could be someone from your childhood, or just when you were younger, or when you like consider yourself kind of childish. like maybe early 20s. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which in this deck is the Wheel of Fate. In the back of the deck energy, you have the Queen of Wands. Let's see what else flipped out here. You have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have the Empress in reverse. Oh, wow, and that ended up being right over the Limited card. And then I'm going to put this here. Okay. Some of you could be having trouble letting go of people from the past because you think that maybe you shouldn't, like you shouldn't burn that bridge because, oh, what if something happens and like you need them, or maybe not need, just like, well, what if, like, I don't know, there's like an anxiety about letting go of, yeah, right, over the Nine of Swords here. But you need to be the catalyst for this change. This, in order to heal your blockages, you have to accept that you are the one with the power to break your cycle. There's no like person that's going to come along and save you. You are the one you've been waiting for. With the I was about to say Ten of Pentacles. That's interesting. With this Wheel of Fortune, the more you allow yourself to change, the more good things are going to be opening up for you, Pal 3. There are so many good things on the horizon that have nothing to do with this person, and in order to heal your blockages, you need to realize that. You need to realize that the world is so much more than F-boys and people that don't see your worth. Especially with the Empress in reverse, like you see, it could be very difficult. I'm definitely getting that. It's difficult for you to see your worth with people like this in your energy field. This person could be an air sign. We also got heavy water energy here, and also fire energy with the Queen of Wands there. You are the one you've been waiting for. I'll say it again. Queen of Wands, very powerful energy. This is manifestor energy, very ideal energy for people who are looking to increase their energy. So if this person has been sapping your energy by just drawing on your, like just playing in your face, or just like when you think of them, you know, that might be drawing on your energy. The Queen of Wands energy is what helps you get out of that. And in order to kind of embody that Queen of Wands energy, there's a lot of things you could do, but the in short, you can have like wear a lot of red or lower chakra crystals. You can wear the lower chakra colors, so that's yellow, orange, red, or even black for some of you. And pink. Pink is important as well for regaining that feminine energy. And purple for some of you as well, I just heard. You can also make sure that you are eating foods that give you energy. Sometimes people eat foods that are red as well, even if it's not, even if it's just like with other food that they would normally eat. Some people find that very helpful. So find more ways to feel confident, because that is important. That's a big aspect of Queen of Wands energy as well. Confidence and powerful. And sometimes that is going to be just reminding yourself of how powerful you are, of how powerful you've been, Pal 3. That is really important. And is that all? Oh, this person. So, okay. I got Pisces when this King of Cups came out, but the cup, the water signs are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And did I say, yep, that is everything, Pal 3. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you would like personal readings from me, or if you would like to join the Patreon, where there are exclusive readings, early access to these readings, as well as access to the extended readings on there, please look in the description box below for that information. I am also active on Tumblr, more so than any other social media, where I post fun pick a cards there as well. So check me out over there if you are so inclined. And thanks again, and I will see you soon in another reading. Bye. Welcome to the in-between. I don't know why I sung that. Oh well. Let me get a sip of water before this last pile. Oh no, some of the cards fell. All right. You guys can't see here, but my laptop is right near me, and I put cool little stickers on it today, and I really like looking at them. I'm really glad I had like all these random stickers around so I can decorate my laptop. Okay. Jigglypuff. I kind of miss the old school Pokemon episodes. Okay. Hello, Pal 4. If you chose Jigglypuff, then this is your reading. So we're going to start off with the qualities for the person that's coming next in love, as well as the events in which you will meet them. Okay, so I'm actually going to start off with this one. Betrayal. Oh my goodness, why did I feel... The fact that I felt the need to pull that one first, crazy, crazy. Please don't move on. Seeker, light attribute, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Shadow attribute, inability to commit to a path once found. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Ooh, flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay. All right. I'm going to say the last energy that came out, and then we're going to work our way backwards. So, with this flirt card, it is okay to flirt, because what's next in love? I feel like you're going to want to flirt anyway, but if you go beyond that, it could lead to trouble. There are red flags here. This person could be a person from your past. I'm more so feeling that they are the kind of person who... You know what, like an example that comes to mind is like when, so let's say for example, you're on a dating app and you're talking to this person and things seem to be going really well, and then maybe you go on a date with them, maybe you sleep with them, and it doesn't matter what happens, it's more like the thing that's like the next step. So if the next step is a date, or the next step is sleep with them, or just call yourself their boyfriend or girlfriend, it's not until after that step that this person is like, oh, by the way, I actually have a child, or I don't have a job, or I am still married. You know what I mean? Like, so it could be the kind of betrayal that doesn't necessarily come from a past lover or like a past r relationship, but it's betrayal in the sense that you knew damn well what you were doing when you were lying by omission. This person wants to, this person, it's like they want to draw from you. So this person might be one of those, what did Bourbon Bougie call them? Oh, I hate when I forget like the names of stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to describe a person or a man, like it's like cuffing season. Is it just hobo? It might just be the term hobosexuals. I don't know if she coined that term. It might have been Melanie Hamlet. I don't know who coined that term, but what that means is that it's a person who doesn't really, they're not really looking for love. They're not really looking for anything serious, but the person that they are going after has what they want. So it's literally just to for them to like have a place to lay their head type of thing. That's all it is. So what's next in love? And I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Pal 3, Pal 4. Just because this is what is on the horizon in terms of romantic situations doesn't mean that you have to accept it. You always have the power to be like, no, thank you, not in the mood for BS today, or no, thank you, I'd rather not, or ew. Why would don't toss me. Like you always have the power to just say thank you, but no, thank you. Just because someone might be coming in with this energy does not mean that you have to accept it and try to make it work for you. You know, you don't have to try to make this puzzle piece fit because with this seeker card, I this person, they want to get close to you, to get to know you so that they can use you. And they could be the one with the flirty energy. But if they're good looking, then you might, like, if they start flirting with you, then you might start flirting with them, and they might think, like, oh, okay, this is my end. This person likes me now. So pay attention to the red flags. You're going to see them. We're gonna, hang on, let me get the tarot. I feel like I'm getting, I feel like I'm getting off track here. Also, the events, I think I mentioned this briefly, uh, dating sites. You could meet this person on a dating site. This could be someone who you maybe you like kind of know them, but they like you didn't really know them like that. You weren't in a relationship with them before, type of thing. Okay, what else for the events and qualities? The Sun card. Yeah, this person is definitely going to. This person is going to come to you. They're gonna make themselves seem like they are better, ooh, than they are. Oh my goodness. What was that? How many cards is... Okay. I'm just gonna take... Oh, this is a lot. I'm gonna take all of them. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the King of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Back of the deck energy was the Six of Swords. Okay. This person is definitely going to put on the charm. They're going to make themselves seem like if you're a woman, because I know a lot of women watch these love readings or watch tarot in general. If you're a woman and you're searching for a man, this person is going to make themselves seem like they are husband material. They're going to make themselves seem like they are an emotional and energetic match for you. They are also going to, they could kind of prop you up and like make you feel like what's the phrase, like blow your, this is such a, is that, no, that's not the right phrase. Gas your head up, gas you up. That's what I'm trying to say. They might like try to gas you up so that you feel like really good and accomplished, or just like really, really pretty, or like anything that you find important, they're gonna gas you up on, because they're gonna be able to find out things about you, and that's not to say that you like keep it a secret and they find out anyway, but they're going to be able to spot these things about you and make you feel good about those qualities. With the seven of okay, you got the Seven of Pentacles next to the Eight of Wands. Now these are very different energies, because with the Seven of Pentacles, that's about patience and about waiting until your crops come in, and then with the Wands, Eight of Swords. It's interesting. Um, oh, this person. Okay, this person might kind of try to blindside you in that they're going kind of fast, but because of maybe a lot of communication or presumably deep conversation, which is trying to make themselves seem vulnerable and open to you and all that, it's going to seem like a lot has happened, but it's still like they're still going to try to progress things rather quickly. That's where that Eight of Swords comes from, because the Eight of Swords is about, well, for one, I always imagine that woman surrounded by swords and she has the blindfold. The blindfold, because obviously if she's trying to escape, and she also has her hands tied up. If she's trying to escape, then and she tries to walk, then she could like slice her foot open or something. So this person is going to be, you got to be careful around this person. You could reject them outright. Once you start seeing these signs, I want to remind you, you have the option to say no. Because they're going to try to latch, like they're going to try to get you to latch onto you in some way. This could be emotionally. This could be like the kind of thing where this happens a lot with younger women, it seems like, although it can definitely happen to an older woman who has been abstinent for a while, where there's this energy of, okay, this is special because I've been abstinent for a while, or this is my first time. So when you have that first sexual encounter with them, it seems really special, but it's like a link. And you feel like to justify that link, you have to keep going to see where this goes. No, no, no. No, no, no. Pile 4, I'm going to get to how to heal your blockages, but this reading so far is the most clearest of all of them. Be safe, Pile 1, and be aware. You are smart enough to get through this, I want to add. You are, like, you don't have, it's not like you're being thrown to the wolves here in any way. I just want to point out that you are actually very intelligent, and you have the intelligence and the knowledge to navigate through this. Also, you can give those YouTubers a watch. The first one I mentioned is Burb and Bougie. That's Burb, the letter N, I think it's Bougie. And then the second is Melanie Hamlet. Hamlet is spelled like Hamlet, the story. Okay, we're going to move on to how to heal blockages. Okay, pile 4. Now we're going to look at how to heal your blockages. We have, I forgive myself for feeling as though I need others to be for me what I must first be for myself. Yes, I feel this heavily for you guys. I choose to believe that I am fully capable of providing myself with all that I need as long as I clarify my desires and commit to be guided there as life sees fit. Okay, so this is about being okay with the avenue which you feel called to go on when things don't go your way. Self-righteous, you are judging others for not being spiritual. Everyone is on their own path. Be compassionate. Escaping. You use substances or diversions to avoid reality. Examine what you are avoiding. Be present. And these substances can be, or diversions can be anything. So if you do indulge in a certain distraction as a form of escapism, and you think like, oh, this doesn't count because XYZ, it just might count. Just FYI, even if it's something that on the surface is good, like learning, um, it still counts. Too busy. You keep moving so you don't have to face reality. It's time to stop and feel the emotions you stifle. Dark side. You are tempted to engage in destructive behavior. This path only leads to obsession and addiction. Yeah, there's a lot about addiction, escapism, really being kind of afraid of your shadow side, Pal 4. This is going to take some bravery on your part. It's also going to take some letting down of your internal walls. Stop being so judgmental of yourself and feeling as though you need others to do for you what you can do for yourself. First quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurity. Exactly. First quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. I think that's the second message that came through about trusting the universe or trusting where your path leads you. So in order to heal your blockages, you're going to have to come to terms with the fact that sometimes you may not know everything. You may not know everything about your future path or the path that is safe from this person coming in who just wants to come in to kind of take from you. You may not know what that other path without those kinds of people look like, but it's important to go on that path where you are not being used by those people and getting drained and just having a bad time, so that you can open yourself up to all the possibilities of being free, for lack of better words. So now we're going to go into the tarot for how to heal your blockages. Pile 4. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Lovers. So I was saying this in, I don't remember which pile. It was also the in-between where I said this as well, where this deck has 4 Lovers cards in it, and you guys got the one with the 2 men. You got the 8 of Swords. You have the Devil. Let's get one more here. 1 or 2 more. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords, and the back of the deck energy is the Ace of Cups. Okay, that is so poignant. Okay. That is such a good ending message for you, this Ace of Cups, because in order to heal your blockages, you're going to have to love yourself in a way that you haven't done before. All the things that you want from other people, you're going to have to give to yourself. All the compliments, all the dates, all the energy, like the filling up of your cup, that's going to have to be done by you. That's how you heal your blockages, because you may not know. If you chose this pile, you may not know what it's like to have true fulfilling love that isn't just about learning harsh lessons and going through drama that you don't have to go through. You may not have experienced that yet. And the way to experience it isn't to just hope to find someone who will do all those things. It's to give those things to yourself. And I know some of you are thinking about other people, how it might have turned out that way for them. And I just want to say that, for one, you or I will never know the full extent of what happens in those relationships, or whether or not they would be worth it, especially not for you. I mean, If someone is just really content to have a person, then what they go through might be worth it for them, but that doesn't mean that it works for you or the next person. So if it seems to, if you're the path that you are on now, or the path that is like kind of the worst path for you is what you've seen other people go on and have it work out for them, assume that they are the exception to the rule and that you are not the exception. I know that sounds harsh, but if you assume that, then you won't be sucked into any terrible cycles or being stuck with terrible people. With the Lovers and the Devil, this is definitely calling attention to, again, this kind of, it's like you want to, like there's something about you that is very captivated by this energy. Or this person could be, no, I feel like this is you, like you, there's something about you that feels comfort in this. It's because it could be all that you're used to. With this Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords here as well, it's like if you're used to these kinds of situations happening, then it's hard for you to see that no, you can actually do everything yourself. Like you don't need anyone to be what you need. And it's tempting. You have the Devil right under this dark side card here. It says you are tempted to engage in destructive behavior. This path only leads to obsession and addiction. You need to pay attention to that, because in order to heal your blockages, you have to purposefully say no to that and say yes to yourself. You have to work through that insecurity. And at the bottom here, it says security seeker, the victim. I'm going to read this bottom part again. I choose to believe that I am fully capable of providing myself with all that I need as long as I clarify my desires and commit to be guided there as life sees fit. So clarifying what you want in love and in life is also really important. Even if you don't fully act on that yet, it's important to know what you want so that when something you don't want comes up, you're like, oh, that I don't want that anyway, so I'm not even going to engage. And trust in universe, trusting that you can provide all that you want and need for yourself, and trusting the universe and being active in purposefully avoiding destructive behavior or judging yourself or others too harshly, as well as any distractions, is what is going to heal your blockages, Pile 4. And that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading and letting me read for you. If you would like a personal reading from me, that information is going to be down below. I also have a Patreon if you would like extended access to the extended readings, as well as these readings that you will get earlier, as well as exclusive pick a card readings. Then feel free to join me over there. We would love to have you. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you soon in another reading. Bye.